How would you like to learn the secrets of two Karma Club Award winners on how they have built successful online businesses from almost nowhere to now running multiple 7 and 8 figure businesses by following the simple fundamentals of life? And let's see how they have used the powerful funnel systems, processes, automation, and social media to help their business grow at a different pace. Let's dive into their journey to grasp the strategy, mindset, action plan of how they have done it from almost nowhere to the way up to 7 figures. We are going to uncover and pick their brains of the top performing entrepreneurs on this show. How they have done it and how you can do it too. You are listening to The Nikhil Sai, the host, and welcome to The Nikhil Sai Show. What's going on? What's going on, everyone who's actually listening to this podcast right now? First of all, guys, welcome to The Nikhil Sai Show, which is hosted by me, The Nikhil Sai. And guess what's going on today? I'm very, very, very happy to mention that, guys, we have successfully published over 50 podcast episodes on our The Nikhil Sai show, which is a big accomplishment for me. And I'm glad that we are going to start a different type of podcasting from now, including the usual type we actually follow. So, guys, first of all, let me make it very clear. Let's not welcome anyone today because this is going to be a solo podcast. Yes, you heard it right. I'm not getting crazy. I'm just doing a solo podcast, so don't worry. Okay. So basically, my idea to actually run the Nichols High Show is basically to inspire people and show people behind the scenes what it takes to build a $1 million business online using sales funnels. And we have successfully interviewed over 50 people, including amazing people like CEO of the ClickFunnels, Dave Woodward, FHL speakers, multiple FHL speakers, La Payne, Krista Mashore. We have Myron Golden, we had John Lee Dumas, anyone you can imagine, Brad Miller, like every single person, 2CCC winners, 2CCX winners, dozens and dozens of 2 Comma Club winners on this podcast episodes. Hopefully, you learned so much from the existing podcast episodes which have been published. So far, we have published 50, and you will be literally uncovering how to actually build a $1 million business using sales funnels, what it takes to build a $1 million business using sales funnels, right? So what I've basically done is from all these 50 episodes, right, I have handpicked top 30 episodes and I'm converting them into a book, right? Hopefully, which will be published very, very soon. You can check that out at funnelingsecrets.com. That is the book name. It's called Funneling Secrets. It's the book. So basically, this is the underground playbook on how to create a 7 figure business leveraging automated sales funnels. So literally all the key takeaways from the podcast episodes will be added inside the book. Simple, right? So as we have done over 50 episodes so far, I want to start doing a little bit of solo podcast as well, consecutively with the regular interviews we do with 2 Karma Club winners, millionaires, business owners who actually are scaling their business using funnels, marketing, whatnot. All the stories which are worth speaking, which are worth sharing, which are worth inspiring other people, right? So yeah, guys, just to sum up, introducing solo podcast of the Nikhil Sai Show. So once in a while, not too frequent, by the way, I'll be coming back and doing a solo podcast and explaining my personal stories, my marketing knowledge, my day-to-day experiences, whatever I learn, whatever I feel to share, which might add a little bit of value into your life. I would love to do that on this solo podcast session, guys. So today, guys, I want to keep the motto of this podcast really simple. As you know, I've interviewed over 52 Karma Club winners. We have started from the backstory to the way up to how they have grown their business to all of their rituals, accomplishments, whatnot, right? But personally, I feel I have never shared my personal story to my audience, right? So I just want to give a quick intro of who I am, where did I came from, what I'm trying to do right now, what I'm going to accomplish later in my opinions, in my own terms. So yeah, so let's get started with that, guys. So first of all, my backstory and how did I get started. So pretty basic, guys, actually. Long story short, I don't want to take too much of your time. I just want to make sure that I actually give you real value here, guys. So basically, I was a 18-year-old student, completely broke. We were a family of four living in a 10 into 10 house, 10 into 10 square foot home, okay? And our monthly income was less than $300, and we had a loan of $10,000. Basically, I was not skilled. I wasn't good at English speaking. I wasn't good at anything, not building websites, no technical knowledge, no marketing knowledge, nothing.
And yeah, to right now, where I'm actually the CEO of a company called Funneling Media. I'm 20 years old right now, not much old, but yeah. And we just purchased a new home, which is good. And I now run a multiple six-figure agency. We're doing good when it comes to business, and we're looking to scale up to the next level. And basically, I cleared all our loans in a single shot because of my business, and we have invested good amount of capital in gold and crypto and whatnot, and we have good enough savings as well. And yeah, and the best part is, guys, what really motivates me is our clients have done over $36 million in sales using our done for you systems, processes, funnels, automation, whatnot, right? And I'm really really proud of that. We had very 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 big clients working with us, dozens and dozens of coaches, consultants who scaled to over six figures with us. Lot of two comma club companies, lot of two comma club winners worked with us. Even two ccx companies, two ccc winners as well worked with us, which is pretty interesting. Even we had real estate companies, capital raising companies, commercial real estate companies who does over $1 billion in real estate every year. We had capital companies who raise over $2 million every year. I mean, one of my clients from San Diego, he runs a $15,000 mastermind, and his community manages over $3.5 billion in asset management. We are working on a different fund from Canada where we are aiming to raise nine figures in capital, guys. So this is crazy. So we have big clients under our company, which is good, which is good. And we should still aim for bigger ones, but yeah. And also to mention, we are even working with Inc500 companies, which is cool. And yeah, basically that's my client portfolio. We have been working with a lot of big companies, and we have been helping them to scale up using funnels and automation and my marketing knowledge, everything. So we have, right now we are a team of 14 people, A players when it comes to funnels, automation, email, tech, Facebook ads, media, whatever they do it, right? So that's the kind of team I have built right now. And very recently, guys, I've even gifted a car to my dad. I'm not a liability person, I'm more like an asset person. But financially, we're in a situation where spending good amount of money on a car wouldn't bother me or wouldn't make me think twice. So I did it, right? So yeah. And yeah, that's basically my story, guys. I hope this inspires you. And a lot of people think like, oh guy, like you made it super quick, like broke to actually company of CEO of a company which is doing six figures. You built it from scratch, a lot of portfolio. By the way, I've interviewed over 75 two comma club audience so far. I've published 50 of them, as you know, as you're already listening to this podcast. But yeah, nothing was easy, guys. I was trying hundreds of things under the sun, anything you can imagine under the sun, building applications to playing games and selling coins to doing live streams, trying YouTube, trying Google Ads, whatnot. Right? I purchased my own PC, I purchased my own phone from my own earnings, hustling all day. I even tried offline businesses, tried to set up a basic snack item which never worked out, then set up a juice center which we closed in 10 days. It was hard. And got into affiliate marketing. That's when I got serious into online business and saw the scalability and made my first big buck. And then transitioned into funnels and marketing and whatnot. So yeah, guys, basically that was my story from actually being a broke 18-year-old with a diploma, has no clue what to do in life, to right now a 20-year-old who's running a successful media company which is going to stay. Okay, so yeah, guys, hopefully that inspires you a lot. And so basically that's my quick story, and I hopefully didn't take a lot of time. I just wanted to introduce myself because I feel I never personally shared my story in a very clear way where it is clear that what I'm up to and what I'm going to accomplish. And I have very very big plan, guys. Like, stick around, we're going to be winning big. Okay, so we are working on multiple different projects which is going to be super super awesome with our clients. And it really really motivates me every day to wake up and to get our client sales. And ooh, right, like that's like messages, right? That's awesome feel to have, guys. So basically that's my back story. Just a quick ramp up, right? Basically 18, broke, living in a small home, like 100 square foot home, living in less than $300 per month in paychecks, right? With the 10K loan, which was basically having huge interest on, with no skill sets, right? To now where I'm actually the CEO of a company, my own company, by the way. We just purchased our new home, which is a big accomplishment for us. Then I now run a multiple six-figure agency. As I mentioned, we have no loans, cleared them all in a one shot, invested in crypto, gold, whatnot. Our clients have done $36 million in sales. We have very, very big companies working with us right now who are doing millions and billions of dollars in revenue, which is crazy. I just recently gifted my dad a car, which didn't bother me because we can afford that, not a big deal right now, right? So yeah guys, that's it when it comes to my story. And yeah, hopefully that inspires you. This is not to show up, this is not to uh, you know and not to kind of compare with where you are to where I am right now. That's not the goal of this podcast here. My goal is just like every other podcast, is to bring real raw stories and explain what it takes to win. I mean, I wasn't lucky enough because I was working 24/7 when I could. And I was showing up every day, right? Because I had a vision in my mind which I'm still working on, and it's going to be big. So yeah guys, this is what it really takes to build a business. I have failed miserably dozens and dozens of times, but that's fine. I enjoyed the process, I learned, I moved on. Now here we are. And this is not even the first step in my success journey. I genuinely believe that we should be having a lot more steps further, and this is going to be a crazy journey. So make sure to stick around guys. I'm pretty excited for this. So let me wrap up the backstory and let me get to a couple of questions. So I don't want to ask myself a lot of marketing questions because I will be covering more about funnels, marketing, everything you need to learn in the upcoming podcast sessions, solo podcast sessions. Basically my own experiences, my own knowledge, my own story, everything which I could tell you which could add value in your life, I will be doing that. But yeah, let's get to the next question, which is basically tools I use currently. And I'll give you a full tool stack. I mean, my team uses hundreds of tools, thousands of websites. But yeah, just to keep it simple guys, I use Trello for project management and task management. And I use Google Calendar. If there is something which is not on my calendar, I'm not showing up to that. Pretty simple. I use a scheduler, I use ClickFunnels day in day out. And I try to keep it very, very simple. I use a CRM, which is basically everything where we manage our leads and stuff like that. So, and Slack basically for communication. And Google Drive, I mean everything in Google Drive, docs, Excel sheet, whatnot. And yeah, like basically these are the basic tools we use. And I try to keep it as simple as possible. I don't like to complicate things. I always follow the KISS strategy, which is keep it stupid simple. So that's how I actually look at. Let's get to the next question for myself. I mean, this is pretty funny as I'm doing it for the first time myself. But yeah, my life's biggest achievement so far and any next bigger goals, as you already know guys. uh, we recently purchased a home, which makes me feel proud of what I've been accomplishing. I mean, uh, especially for my family. Then I gifted my father a car. At the same time, we have invested close to 20k dollars, sorry, 20k USD to install an offline business, which is generating close to $5,000 every month, which is pretty awesome. So we created a business for my father as well, which makes me feel proud. And so that's a big accomplishment as well. And yeah, and we are in a good situation, and a lot more to achieve. My next bigger goal is to scale my media company, consistently give my clients good results, which are accountable, and continuously going to do that for my clients and build my clientele and focus on giving results and try to inspire you guys and build other companies which I have as a vision of my future. This is going to be crazy guys, so make sure to stick around. And let's get to the next question. This is I'm pretty uh, super excited to mention this. So my biggest mistake in life so far was the rookie mistakes. Like once I started making money, all right, like just this agency guy who started to make multi five figures in his business, 19 years old basically. I was like, whoa, that was a lot of money, and I had no clue what to do. And even my parents and my business partner, my team, weren't on control with me. So I was basically spending on everything I found. I mean, I don't spend on liabilities. I'm not a lifestyle dude. But what I was like, hey, we figured out this business. It's making multi five figures. Now let's build five different multi five figure businesses, or let's build 10 different businesses which are going to make multi five figures. And I started to get into everything else on like e-commerce, affiliate marketing, Facebook ads, and different stuff like Instagram and all of that jazz. Like cold emails and everything. I've invested heavily in every different things, basically, which resulted in inconsistency at my expertise. And and it was a good lesson for me. So that was so far my biggest learning. I'm just 20, so a lot more to learn, a lot more mistakes to be made, and I'm pretty excited. I always fail fast, and I want to fail forward. So yeah, that's basically it. And my inspiration for success and keep people involved, like what really inspires me is the impact we are going to create. Like I'm very very inspired by the vision and mission of Elon Musk. And I personally love him a lot. I follow him a lot. And it really excites me to build a future, which inspires people. So that really inspires me. And like, as Elon mentions, like, we don't want to wake up and see problems popping up, right? So, and we want a future where we are living among the stars, completely sustainable, green planets, right? With prosperous lives, and everyone is happy. So that's the kind of vision which I actually have. And keep people involved, absolutely. My family, my team, my clients, right? My brother, who's my business partner, basically. Like, these are like my mentors. My goodness, books. Oh my god, like, I cannot mention how crucial it was. All of the podcast guests which I had on this podcast, everyone gave me like so many takeaways, which fixed this, the little thing between my ears, right? And that was crucial, right? So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the podcast session so far. So yeah, if you need any more help, check out funnelingmedia.com, and where basically we help you guys build, basically done with you funnel systems depending on your requirement, and help you scale building automated sales funnels. So yeah, and I would like to conclude with my own last words, which is, I mean, this is something I personally believe. Even though when I was small, even right now, when I am going to get even like 90 years old, hopefully, right? Like, I genuinely believe in this. Like, when you know you could do big, why settle for anything less? I mean, like, when you know you could do much better, why stop? Right? Like, that always pushes me, and that really motivates me to keep pushing and to keep inspiring, to keep impacting positively everywhere possible, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed the time with me so far, guys. Again, once again, all of the podcast listeners, thank you so much for this amazing opportunity, the love that you guys gave me, the inspiration you gave me, all of the guests who joined us, everyone who actually cheers me up. Really really thank you. And hopefully you enjoyed this solo podcast session as well. Let me know if I could do better anywhere. Let me know if you have any demanding topics to be covered in the upcoming solo podcast sessions. I would love to cover them as well. So hopefully, guys, stay tuned for the next episode. This is me, the Nikhil Sai, signing off for my first solo podcast today, and I'll be coming back with another two comma club winner, millionaire, seven-figure business owner who basically built their business using funnel foundations. And looking forward for the next episode, guys. Peace out for today. Bye bye.